live for episode 9. It's crazy. It's going pretty fast. We did episode 8 actually this morning, which turned out to be kind of crazy. Yeah, we tried to solo SFK, got all the way to the wolf before the door, but we ran real long and ended up having some stuff I had to do. You know, IRL. But we actually did a pretty good job. Had we taken everything a little slower, which we'll probably do with Black Fathom Depths, the deaths wouldn't have been quite as impactful. We probably could have moved through it a little easier. Not having a vendor there was huge as well. Alright, so Book of okay. We gotta go. Undercity to turn into Book of let's see. Yeah, we'll go get the walking paths there too. Yeah, I think that's the plan. We're gonna go. This might not be a super long episode, maybe an hour and a half. I think this morning's episode was 4.5 hours. Trying to keep them in the ballpark of like 2 to 2.5 hours. So, probably between 1.5 and 2.5 hours. 3's not bad. I mean, I don't mind running long. Obviously, if we're in the middle of doing something. In hindsight, I started that SFK at like a little past the 2-hour mark, so it ended up running for a while. I underestimated how long it ran. I also forgot how many bosses were actually in that dungeon. It's crazy because now in retail there's like 4 bosses, 5. Back then there were 8, 9 bosses in there, so it's just kind of crazy. The difference between the amount of bosses that there used to be and the bosses there are now. Ooh. I'll be honest, I don't even know what this is. I must be this up one for Lich King. I don't even remember, it's been a long time. I forgot we cleared out a ton of bag space, dropping all this stuff. Yeah, we also cleaned out. We're not gonna really be pursuing enchanting, but there's really not anything else that we can necessarily pursue. I'm not sure if I assume for inscription you have to break down herbs. We could do it with like random herbs that we get, but it'd be kind of difficult. You see, inscription. Inscription. The Dark Moon cards. That'd be cool. To be able to get the trinkets for ourselves. Best profession is a natural training for inscription to create inks. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. We still want tailoring. I mean, honestly, I think the only thing that we can pair with this, if we're being honest, is skinning. Unless I wanted to do like mining just to get the raw stamina from the, I know the other professions give you like stats back then. Enchanting was good for just like whatever. I know that skinning would give us higher crit, which would be kind of cool. And mining gives stamina. I think it ends up giving, I think he gave 400 health before they got rid of it. So it's a pretty substantial amount. I actually think 400 was the max in Wrath. It didn't take them too long before they actually got rid of that. But I mean, I get why they did it. It's like an unfair advantage, but at the same time, most of the professions got some perk that give them stats overall. Like Jewel Crafters got stamina. Yeah. Yeah, so you got like the stat bonuses somewhere anyway, so it didn't really make sense for them to get rid of it from the professions. I still think that it should be in the game. Like if you're max minor, it made sense that you got the stamina boost because you're giving up another profession. Whereas if you buy all the mats off the auction house for enchanting, you can get all the enchanting stuff, like the enchanting perks of they got like an extra enchant or something, or a higher tier enchant, and Jewel Crafters could have an extra socket that they could put on something. So like they all get their extra stats somewhere, but they got rid of them off the gathering professions, which doesn't make sense because those people lose out on a profession slot. So honestly, I don't think they ever should have done away with them. It just like made the gathering professions less enticing. And on top of that, like when they started getting rid of them, they came out with like the personal in the Alterac Mountains. I don't know how I missed that until like this exact moment. Seal of Sylvanas. That is all sorts of like glitched out looking right now. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that was like the goal. Really good ring. Maybe when we get a little higher, we'll just go nuke through everything. Get the ring. If we don't have a better one by then, I'll just keep the quest. Just maybe really something we do after Black Fathom. We revisit that with a little more pizzazz behind our abilities. Cool. There's yellow quests now. I don't think they were like on par with each other, but apparently this quest is still red, which is kind of nutty. It's not like it's difficult, it's just time consuming. Yeah, I don't think we're ever getting this one done. Apparently you can't get a Blunderbuss from the Deadly Blunderbuss unless you craft it. At least that's what all the forum stuff that I was reading said. It's okay. These quests are the doable ones right now. Right at this moment, we are going to close Brad. I'll probably go turn in that quest to the Alterac Mountains. Doesn't make sense not to. We'll go to Hillsbrad. We'll get the flight path there, and then Hinterlands was the other one that I want to physically run through it to get a gauge on the levels. That way I know when we can quest there. It's been a long time. I think it's a 35 zone, but that's been a while. It's been a few years since Wrath Lich King was out, and at its prime. over that. Walk right in there. Over 1,000 HP now, so that's pretty cool. It's a little bit better once the gear is repaired. I think it's the WotLK staff that gave us the extra HP. Dropped a little bit of mana, but the spirit, 28 mana regenerated. Makes 28 instead of what, 25? Oh. It's a difference of like 61 HP though. So we're just gonna stick with this stat for now. 50 to 76 damage. 44 to 66. Not that the physical staff damage really matters that much. Deathstalker. This does pretty much all. Even they're a little lower. No. I think this ramps up in level real quick. I know that the Arathi Highlands, I went to quest there in Classic, 1 to 60, and just had zero desire to go quest there. They have like no missions, at least for. Actually, maybe I went to quest there. So I made an alliance character on Classic, because I was like, I'm not playing. We're not playing the regular retail game. I just want to mess around and play something a little different. So I made a gnome and was gonna mess around with the gnome on Classic, but it was Alliance, so there was like nowhere to quest down there. I don't believe. So it was far more awful, and I still don't like Alliance. Yeah, at all. As you saw in my last episode, that was one of the most exciting things, if anybody did miss it earlier, was, yeah, we saw an alliance that had PvP turned on. We're on a PvE server, so, like, I'm not out picking a fight with anyone unnecessarily. But, like, if you're just gonna walk around with PvP turned on, like, yeah. You're the best thing since sliced bread. I'm gonna kill you because I'm bored and that's what we do. So, yeah, I killed the guy 2 or 3 times. He kept trying to fight me. It was like a warrior, which ironically enough is like the most terrifying thing for a warlock normally. But I wasn't too worried. I feel like our warlock damage is just so good. Mountain lion with their back turned to you, resisting a spell. Unfortunate. Warcraft 4 is done. Won't turn though. I'm pretty sure I was just going right towards the yes, I'll sure that'd have been me dying. Okay, let's get one more. We ran a little low, dying on repeat. Yeah, we did some death walking, which is not really the best idea unless you plan on not dying again, which I wasn't, but I didn't realize that as soon as I cleared out the room for the wolf boss, that everything was gonna run at me. Or that the boss was going to, and I don't know if me dying, he like ran out of the room after, so I don't know if that was him like resetting the room or what was gonna go on with that, or if I just like wasn't gonna be able to do the fight anymore. And honestly, I did not really feel like sticking around to find out whether or not I had just screwed up the whole thing and had to death walk back to it again, just to find out that I had screwed it all up and couldn't do it at all. So yeah, that was like kind of the nail in the coffin as to whether or not I wanted to finish doing that. Not necessarily whether or not I could have done it, just I had no desire to beyond that. Let's go up into the WotLK Mountains. I don't know if there are quests to go up into the WotLK Mountains and like kill the ogres and stuff up here. Those are fun quests to do, but I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if those are order lines. At this point, honestly, I don't even remember. It's been such a long time since I followed your standard, like, oh, quest from 1 to 60 the old way. Because retail just, like, screwed it up so hard. Yeah, all these guys. Ooh, skulls. Nice. We gotta go this way. These guys like 30 something odd. Yeah. Level 25? Yeah, they must be like 36. Oh, let's just show the level on it. Maybe not. I don't know. They don't have that much health though. Vladimir Lake. It's over here. Oh. Yeah, you just gotta swim down in here. Okay, yeah, new plan. We don't go up here, because that's now a really bad idea. I know where the quest turns in now. Now that I'm thinking about the quest, obviously I've done it before. Since I knew to randomly go pick it up in Undercity. So we're just gonna run like our life depends on it, because it legitimately does. Oh no. Here's where we die. I don't know if I make it out of this alive. Oh, this is not good. No, it's a good start. It's a good start, 100%. Oh, at least we got the flight to Terran Mill. All dead and sad and stuff. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. We got most of it before we died. Guess I gotta pick up some more stones though. Why call? Bear looks like it's full of a whole lot of soul stones. Let's find out. Hey Bear, you full of a lot of soul stones. be very interesting to find out. So stuff. Look at another soul stone. Look at another soul stone. I would love to go back. Alright. Yeah, the only downside is if I have to start doing skinning now, I should really go back. I should double back and just take a day to do it. It'd be like one session. Probably once I have more backspace too. If I go do it right now, we're pretty low on backspace, so I'd fill up my backs. You have to loot everything the creature has, so I'd be like looting, deleting, repeatedly. So it's gonna be a little bit. I'm gonna have to like find an area that's, or I can go to the old-fashioned way and I can go find the flight path up. So basically if I go over here, Moonglade is one hell of a place to farm skinning at the beginning. If you go up there, there's so many bunnies. That's sort of stupid. But the whole place is just bunnies and deer, and there aren't actually creatures to fight. So you just one-shot everything, skin it, one-shot everything, skin it, get enough scraps, make them light leather. That's a pretty easy way to do it. Every time I play Druid, because I do leatherworking primarily, which makes sense, you just go up there and just kill and skin over and over again, all the stuff. And you also have like cat form, so you can do it in cat form and skin it all up. Super easy. Obviously now in retail it doesn't matter one bit whether or not you're the right level, because you can just skin anything and it'll give you like scraps or whatever. Durnhold Keep. Level 20. Back in no, it was Wrath, wasn't it? That they came out with the Wrath is time walking, isn't it? Huh. I think it is. Makes sense. Unless that was like, no, maybe that's new $in from Legion? Maybe? It's time walking? I don't know. One of them gave time walking. I think it was newer than that actually. But Durnhold Keep. Good stuff. I don't think that's all that dungeon. Just in case the idea is in anyone's mind, I don't foresee myself doing it. Oops. Just click right out of the game. Alright. This is stuff all fightable for me too. These are all elites. Probably shouldn't be running up to this, to be honest, but to... Harathi Islands was like, he had to come here for the armor and everything from Harathi Basin for like this specific stuff. It's not a refugee point, it is the refugee point, that is Alliance. Yeah, Hammerfall, that's what's up. Now we're going to wetlands so we can get hopefully one of these hearts. Halls of Lightning. Regular run. It's gonna be exciting. Doing Halls of Lightning on Heroic. I don't know. It'll be kind of like one of... How's it going? I see someone has jumped in. It'll be interesting to do like some of the end of game dungeons, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna hop right into that. It'll kind of depend on whether or not we have people watching that want to watch the, you know, end of the game content once I've done the whole solo run. Then, you know, basically once everything's completed. If people want to see some dungeons, raids, whatever. Honestly, raids a little bit boring to watch. A lot of downtime, so unless we had a big following that wanted to watch them, I probably would not stream raids, but it'd also probably be open mic to do that, but the heroics and stuff would totally be doable, especially as like a warlock DPS. Nothing, it's pretty mindless overall. Don't aggro. Not like the timed runs that we do now. I mean, in regular I do, like in retail. I do like the timed 15 runs with plenty of groups. I have a group of friends that like to do that. They're all real life friends, so we do some of the time dungeons and the more competitive stuff there, but I pretty much read by myself anyway. So I wasn't assuming it was a PvP quest though. It's not really going on here. It's not kind of PvP oriented. Alright, we'll go to wetlands first, then we'll go to hinterlands. We may just get to the end of hinterlands? I don't know, we're only half hour in. It's pretty late here, so we might have a little bit of a shorter episode 9. A lot of running around to do. After that burnout from the episode 8 stuff. Taking on the Shadowfang Keep by ourselves, that was a little much. I think what we might do, so we'll do hinterlands, maybe we'll fly back to Undercity, get to hinterlands, get to the end, get the flight path, fly back to Undercity, turn in that quest from Arugal, and then we'll head back over to Orgrimmar so that we can do the couple kill quests and we'll do the kill quests and then finish up there, do Black Fathom Depths. That's honestly, that part's more exciting for me. Black Fathom Depths is probably gonna be a lot easier. There's like murlocs and stuff, but as long as you know like the ways to kind of sneak around, the biggest issue is going to be the random larger packs of creatures. Like the humanoids and the nagas. But most of them you can pull off 1 or 2 at a time, which we had no problem doing 1 or 2 at a time for the creatures in SFK. So, especially since I made sure that we're a couple levels higher. I think the boss is only like 26 for the boss we need to get to. I don't even think that we'd end up killing the Hydra. I'd probably try if we were. I mean, if we killed a boss before the Hydra, there's no reason not to do the Hydra. Or at least try. Same with Nessie. The friggin'. Actually, I don't remember if it's Nessie or the crab. That's one of the two. I think it might still be Nessie. Or it changed to Nessie. I don't remember. Anyway, we have unending breath, so that boss isn't really an issue to fight because we don't worry about dying to the water, which was like the biggest problem with the fight. So we might end up doing that. I don't know. Some dwarves on the bridge. Over here or something. No, it's just Alright, where am I looking for this person? The other is Korma Villard, a woman who remains faithful to her lost love, wandering the wetlands for a sign of her. If I do like a basic path through here right now and don't find her, I'm just gonna look it up. I haven't, you know. I don't know why, but something's telling me I want to be up in there. Maybe not. That's to get to Dunmore. I don't think we're gonna want to be that far down. Let's see. Looks like I might have run right past. See, this is why. Yeah, someone's like right at the northern entrance. Had no idea.
Time is money, friend! For real!
Maybe I should have picked up those potions. How is that even considered wandering? In what world is that considered wandering? That shit was just like freaking chilling right there. Didn't seem much like wandering to me, but that's fine. So we're gonna go right back up to Hammerfall. Fly back over to task quest done. Yeah, we're gonna go up there, fly back over, so we can turn this. Not turn the book. We're gonna go to the end of Vigilance. Yeah, it's Slaughters. It's at least level 36, right? Apparently we were down by SFK. Should have gone right up to the side. We missed our quest by a little bit for the I'm assuming the Fellstalker. Just like wigged up, I guess. Just like showed me some glitchy looking thing going on over here. That just threw me off. Alright.
Glory to the Horde.
Terminals. Let's go. Water. I'll be right back. It's so warm in here, I gotta open the window. While we're flying. In case anyone's curious, yes, there's a window directly in front of me that I quite often close the shade on. But, yeah. Wanted, dangerous. Blah. I should probably do one of these, to be honest. Is that a little ways above us, and there is a good chance that we die. Because I think just running on the road, there's a lot of stuff that'll be looking to take our life. There's a high chance we're gonna get knocked off the mount. And there's like hippogriffs up here too. Is there a hippogriff? I don't know. Level 40. But it's neutral. It's fine. There's like a quest where you have to like get a hippogriff egg or something, and it's like one of the only freaking hippogriffs you can find. That's all I remember. That's the only reason I knew there was hippogriffs up here. Oh. What the frig? What are these two? That's the way we gotta go. I'm assuming they're level 40. I'm just gonna wait for them to all get the hell away from me. Come on. Come on, go that way. Screw it. Sending it. Happens. so upset if that freaking spider was the thing that knocked me off my mount. Well, we passed the first test to get to hinterlands. I guess if that's any anything that shows what this is gonna be like, it's gonna be high levels. And we are here, and we have to get to here. Here? Here. Get down there. So, we got one hell of a walk. Especially if everything's trying to kill us. Hopefully the road's pretty clear. Well, unfortunately, like here, the road disappears. Like, completely. Yeah, trained razor beak. Yes. Hairy Peak. How in the middle of... Am I in this freaking city? I'm in the freaking city. This has got to be like level 45, right? Sugar honey iced tea. Yeah, I walked like right into them. I gotta just fucking go for it. Sick. I can resurrect inside the Alliance base. Alright, so we're gonna try and... If I have a timer... Alright, well... Alright, what do we do? I don't even know if we try it, honestly, but... Fuck. No, we pulled aggro. Okay. Oh man, we got some. We got some distance. I don't think it's worth doing. If I can get on my mount and just book it and make it there, all we gotta do is get halfway, and the respawn will change to the other side for us. We still gotta get halfway though. Granted, unless something like hits us, we'll be fine. So, let's see what we can do. Going that way, I think. honestly, we don't want to go up, but we're going up. Oh, we see a path. Hmm? Did that thing just... Was that getting... Okay. I see the road. That's why I'm doing this. That's not to say that I'm not gonna die doing this, but... 23 freaking damage. Can I just keep deathwalking? I mean... Wow, okay. Yep, that's the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna get one shot right now. Why does everything run so freaking fast? That's half the problem. It's all catching up to me, like, immediately. What in the world? I can't run from this stuff. That's promising-ish. I mean, all our stuff's already broken, so we can pretty much death run as much as we want now. Just gotta kind of stick to our guns at this point. I mean, we got 10 minutes, resurrect sickness. It's not really a big deal. It's not the end of the world, whatever. I'd say I should wait for that to reset, because somebody else pulled it, but I don't even know. We're really gonna die anyway. Not a big deal. Ooh, we got chickens on our tail. Yep, this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be where I die right here. Oh my goodness. Who else wants to watch the playback of all this garbage? We're almost there. We gotta cut off to the side somewhere here. Honestly, we might be far enough. The overlook cliffs. That's it. We made it. They might not seem like we need to go again. This is it. Hopefully there's nothing we have to run past down here. Hey, look at the bright side. My headgear's not broken. don't know if there's anything hostile down here. Honestly, I think it's just like turtles and stuff. Yeah, they're not hostile. 44. Yeah, so this area is actually like past Daenerys, but we're at the same time as Daenerys. I didn't realize that it was that high of a level. Honestly, my guess was 35. Still would have been red. Still would have been skulls. If it was like 35, 36, 37. Apparently it's 45. That's alright. Once all our stuff's destroyed, it can't get more destroyed, so. And we got one heck of a fight back anyway. So, Resurrect Students, not really a big deal. We made it. That was one of our goals, was to get there. And honestly, the way that whole thing had just started, from here to here, we died like, what, 3 times? So, to get from there to here in a death, and then from here, it took us 2 tries to get all the way to the Overlook Cliffs. So, that's not bad. That's not bad for deathwalking, especially once I took Res Sickness and all my stuff was destroyed at 300 health. I'll take that. I'll take a... I don't know if anybody's noticed yet, but I don't mind dying. I don't actually know if it says. I don't know if we leave deaths. No. Oh. 20 hours played. An hour a level. Almost there. I've been at this level for 2 hours though. And we're this far in. That's because SFK. So, that's alright. We're having fun doing weird solo stuff. Intelligent, not always, but if this was your generic playthrough, what fun would that be, right? If I did exactly what everybody else did, I would be quite bored with myself. This ravine. Huh. You know, it's one of those things that you like figure out is there because of a flight path. I know this area all too well. We're gonna die in there a lot. A bunch of big scary elites like level 58 or something. Crypts you have to go down into, fighting zombies and shit. We might not. Yeah, we might actually never end up going here. Honestly, it's freaking awful. I think tentatively, so we're doing this, Black Fathom. That's gonna put us in the high 20s, low 30s. So we might go back to Elbrad. I don't really want to go to Arathi. There's not a whole lot of point in going there. I don't think Duskwood has quests for us. Red Ridge. So these are all high level areas. Let's follow lock mode in. So we got Kalimdor. We got Desolus. We could do Desolus. Stone, yeah, I believe Desolus is late 20s, early 30s. paralysis above that. Stone Talon. Yeah, no, maybe Stone Talon's our level 2, actually. Maybe Stone Talon's our level and Deathless is on par with Strangleform. I don't know, let's take a look. Okay, my eye is super itchy, if you can tell. It's just like super dry in here. I don't think I've had enough water today. It's also very, very warm. Let's see what a repair bill looks like when your armor's all red. Should be kind of like right here.
What do you require?
Let me see. There's an armor over there. Somewhere. There we go.
Be quick about your business.
28 silver. Breaking the bank. If it still works the same way, minions don't retain resurrection sickness. So this bad boy has no downside to me being injured. He just has less HP. So he's affected by my stat loss, but not affected by that. So as a warlock or hunter, you can keep fighting things even if you have res sickness, and it's really not a big deal because your minions' damage isn't reduced. I basically won't do as much damage, but at the same time I do spells, so it doesn't really matter. Like, res sickness will absolutely annihilate any melee, but that spell checker life is a little less concerned about it. So hopefully I'm right about where this guy is, by the way, because we're about to just waste a bunch of time otherwise. Not that that is a first for us, but alright. I don't know if I'm the only one who sees that there are 2 quests there, but what? Anyway. These say two very different things. I have a feeling these are very high humanoids over here. 30. This is just not gonna be it. Okay. Yeah, I got no idea. We're getting XP. I guess that's all we can ask for. Well, if we can run the perimeter of Undercity, it shouldn't take too long to get back out of the situation that we have now got ourselves in. I don't think I'm going to be able to run the whole perimeter. Well, maybe I will. Okay, well, upsides. It was a hell of a lot of time to get back than to get there. Downsides, we still didn't figure out the quest, but whatever, I don't really care that much. We'll figure it out. For anybody else who can also read, bring the book over, basically back to the same dickhead who gave it to me, at the Apothecary in Undercity, and then clearly return to Bookkeeper at Lord of Mirror Lake in Alterac Mountains. So, same guy. I'm gonna have to check in Undercity again and see if I just like checked the wrong spot for him or whatever. We gotta go back there once we get Dawn's Heart anyway. So we'll check there. If we don't see him, I don't know, maybe we can get rid of the quest. I'm not gonna spend an excessive amount of time looking for this freaking person. Or we'll look it up. So that seems like the more intelligent use of time and resources and all that jazz. Guess we can do that while we're running. Yeah, no, that's hard up here. What's this quest called? Oh, the Book of Ur. No, starts and ends with the same freaking guy. Apparently, I don't know, moves around, was dead, was on vacation, lost his quest marker. I don't know. Something happened. I have no idea where he is, so. Alright. Getting late here. Honestly, it might be, I think what the plan is going to be, we're going to go find the guy for this freaking quest. Kill him, get his hearth. I think we're going to call it on episode 9 after that. I'm just getting tired. That looks out the hour and a half mark. Give or take, so I'm not going to get too crazy. It's 6 hours of my day. And I don't have a whole lot of people tuning in to make this too crazy fun to keep going yet, so as soon as we get some talkative people in chat, and it'll make it a little more, be a little easier to sustain longer times. And obviously, if it's a hobby that stays a hobby, I don't want to burn it out completely for no reason. It's not bad though. We're doing good. Honestly, like, we've made some pretty solid progression as far as just trying to see what we can solo, seeing if the time is worth it. That's a lot of it, is like, is it even worth the time? Like, was running our face into... It was running our face into things repeatedly and just trying to do certain dungeons alone, was it worth it? But honestly, yeah. Because we could probably have soloed it. I don't know about the last boss. I've fought him before. He teleports around the room, whatever. There's Dawn. Thanks for the heart, fam. Okay. Is it like weaponsmith or something? Okay, so I said I was gonna hurt back. That was all of a minute ago. So, yeah, we'll get back to Undercity. I didn't actually think we were that close to him. Or that it's gonna be that fast. What do we got after this? When you gain mana from drain mana or life type spells, your summoned demon gains 100% of the mana you gain. That's useful. Let's see. Increase your damage. I don't think we're gonna make this that one. I didn't see what I got here. Still there, still there, still there, still there. I think it just jumped off. Maybe it just got here. I think I just saw the propeller on it start. Yep, it just flew away. Sick. Okay. Let's still do some talents. It grants both the Warlock and Summon Demon these effects as well. I think we do. Crit, fire damage, and crit. Reduce fizz damage taken. Felguard increases all damage done by 1% and reduces all damage taken by 1%. So 5% damage, 5% reduced damage taken. That'll be nice. That's pretty sick. Increase the duration of your immolate by 3 seconds, and you have a 4% chance to gain the Molten Core effect when your corruption deals damage. Molten Core effect empowers your next 3 Incinerate or Soulfire spells within 15 seconds. Increases your spell damage by an amount equal to 4% of the total of your active demon's stamina plus intellect. Okay, well, here's a good test. Alright, what else hurts? Okay, so Pet. He has 57 intellect. I don't actually know the answer to this, so 57 intellect. Oops. 175 stamina, 57 intellect. $60 intellect. So 3 intellect. So 5 stamina from 5 stamina. And 3 intellect from 10 intellect. So 4% of the total means having stamina rates higher than having stamina and intellect. I mean, having intellect over stamina. Basically, having raw stamina, if you're going between stamina or intellect, raw stamina is going to weigh far more heavily for your demon. That was a 1-for-1 on stamina, or you get 30%. At least that's what I could tell. And maybe it's only 25% and it just rounded up. So if you're actually like, yeah, I don't even know. Two really good gamers looking for group Ragefire Chasm. I don't really know, whereas you need to be good at games. Dying to be carriers through RFC, like carried or the carrier. Like you're looking to like run people through. I don't know how good their understanding is of how that works. Like I'm a pretty good gamer too. My pet is not a really good gamer. This doesn't even say its duration. It should be like for the next 12 seconds or something. So 15 seconds. Good timing. Alright, jump in here. anybody saw that and I didn't last time, like,
Hello.
yeah. We just did some stupid shit for no reason. Literally. Alright. War quarter, magic quarter.
I'm listening. What is it? Beware the
That's going. Okay. Well. There. Okay, that's right. No, I want to see what this is all about.
What do you require? Beware.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Anyway. Alright. We're gonna use that right away next time. But there you have it, guys. That is the end of episode 9. We'll see you guys in the next one.